Welcome to a top 10 or top 5, should I say, best Marvel characters. Number 1, Cyclops. Or number 5, should I say? Sorry. Number 5, Cyclops. He was born in a very uneasy environment because of the death of his parents in a plane crash, as well as losing a brother. Many years later, he joined the X-Men and discovered that his brother was still alive on a Hawaiian beach, or a Hawaiian vacation island. From then on, his brother was named Havoc. Fortunately, he had discovered that his brother had powers similar to his, but not exactly the same. He has projectiles coming out of his chest instead of his eyes. Number 2, the Juggernaut. The Juggernaut is, as he called it, an unstoppable force. No one has ever been able to beat him, and no one ever will, unless his helmet comes off, and the only person that can, that's being able to actually stop him is Charles Xavier when he gets his helmet off. That's the only way to stop him. And he's the brother of Charles Xavier. He gets his powers from a mysterious gem, and from then on he was named the Juggernaut because of his unstoppable force. Number 3, Magneto. Magneto's real name is Eric Lansher. Eric Lansher was a kind of war veteran as a child. He's seen his own parents be taken away from him, and he was orphaned from then on. From then on, he went under the name, from years later, as Magneto. He's the enemy of Charles Xavier, and he was a friend of Charles before he became Magneto, a March nemesis. And he has the powers of magnetism. He can control metal and can control any type of metal on his disposal. Number 4, Colossus. Colossus is a German, or Russian, should I say, Russian man. He got his powers from, I think it was an accident or an experiment. I can't exactly remember, but he was originally working with Magneto at the time, and Magneto he was in a team called the Brotherhood of Evil. So Colossus was a part of his team for quite a while, and eventually joined the X-Men out of sheer will, only because he didn't exactly agree with what Magneto was planning and what he was doing to people, and he thought this was wrong. So eventually joined up with him, the X-Men, and found out that he enjoyed it being there. And he's also starring in, not the same voice actor, but he is in the movie Deadpool that came out last month. And also that his skin can be turned from human to metal. I think it would be titanium, I believe so. And nothing could pierce his body. I've never seen his skin being cut or anything like that, except for Wolverine. And I believe that Wolverine has never actually done anything to hurt him. And he's had an interest in Kitty Pryde for a number of reasons, but which it was quite controversial on the comics and other things. And finally, last but not least, Wolverine. Wolverine is well known during the comics and movies and any type of X-Men. He's been known to have the most screen time of any X-Men in the entire Marvel universe. He's very different and a very well-known character. He's very likable. Some people would not agree with me on these terms, and some people would agree with me on these terms. He's been known for his metal skeleton, which is made into adamantium, a fictional metal, and he has extended claws. He has went under the Weapon X program, which he went under during his time in Canada. So that he didn't exactly go down well with the Weapon X program. After he became that, he's got his memory taken away from him. And that is it. If there's any characters you feel like I missed out, put a comment below, and don't forget to share, favorite, and subscribe, and thank you. Keep on reading and commenting.